D-Day was the plan developed by the Allies to reclaim the land lost to the Germans in Normandy, which is northern France. The British leaders were Bernard Montgomery, Arthur Tedder, Trafford Leigh-Mallory, Miles Dempsey, and Bertram Ramsay. Bernard Montgomery, nicknamed Monty, and the Spartan General, was a British Army officer. He was given responsibility for planning the D-Day invasion. Arthur Tedder gained control of air planning from the Allied Air Expeditionary Force. He was later a critic of Montgomery's performance in the Battle of Normandy. Trafford Leigh-Mallory was a senior commander of the RAF. Miles Dempsey was commander of the British Second Army during the D-Day landings. He made his reputation in action service. Bertram Ramsay was a British admiral and an important contributor in the field of amphibious warfare, which is the use of naval power, logistics, and strategy. The U.S. leaders were Dwight D. Eisenhower and Omar Bradley. Dwight D. Eisenhower was the 34th President of the United States and was a five-star general of the U.S. Army. Omar Bradley was a senior U.S. Army field commander and the last five-star commissioned officer of the United States Army. The invasion involved 5,000 ships carrying men and vehicles across the English Channel, as well as 11,000 planes dropping over 13,000 men with parachutes and 150,000 servicemen. A further 300 planes dropped bombs on German troops defending the beaches. Over 100,000 Allied troops made it to shore that day. The day had been postponed from the previous date due to bad weather, but on that day the Allies were ready to attack. The most difficult landing was at Omaha Beach. Navigation problems resulted in many men drowning. Omaha Beach also had the largest number of German troops. Hitler was forced to fight a two-front war against the Russians on the east and the Americans, British, and Canadians on the west. In the end, there were nearly 10,000 Allied casualties, and more than 4,000 were dead, but due to planning and preparation, the Allied forces had defeated the Germans. D-Day was said to be the beginning of the end of the war.